The real cause of heart disease. Currently, there is a lot of confusing information about the real cause of heart disease. If you do a Google search for the real cause of heart disease, you will find the following 2 culprits: dietary saturated fats, cholesterol, and a lot of other potential players involved in this devastating disease like salt, stress, alcohol, high blood pressure, diabetes, a family history of heart disease, smoking, and triglycerides. But are any of them the real cause of heart disease? Hi, this video is from Dan Hammer Health. And if you find value in it, then please subscribe to my channel. Take dietary saturated fats. This led to a revamping of the American diet to consume less fat and more carbohydrates. With this change in diet, there has been an epidemic increase in type 2 diabetes and an explosion in people being overweight and obese. And heart disease is still the #1 cause of death for both men and women worldwide. Cholesterol also became a target. Statin drugs were introduced to address this cause of heart disease. Yet statistically, 70 to 75% of Americans who have a heart attack have normal cholesterol levels. Which brings us to the main question of this video. What is the real cause of heart disease? One of my clients sent me this 25-minute and 41 seconds video by Dwight Lundell, MD. The title of this video is The Truth About Heart Disease and Cholesterol. I highly encourage you to watch this video. I provide a link to it in the description below. But if you can't, or choose not to, then I've done 2 things for you. First, I'll share what Dr. Lundell believes to be the real cause of heart disease. Second, I'll give you a list of time markers to help you focus on key elements of his video. Let's start with what Dr. Lundell identifies as the cause of heart disease. It's inflammation triggered by sugar. Most cardiovascular health issues center on atherosclerosis, which is the buildup of fatty plaque in your arteries. This buildup has been attributed to LDL cholesterol, but as Dr. Lundell clearly notes, in the last 6 minutes of his video, the real cause is sugar. And how it affects your endothelial cells, which line all of your vascular system. Most cells have glucose receptors that help the cell turn off the intake of sugar or glucose into the cell. Endothelial cells do not have glucose receptors. This means they have no mechanism for turning off, or stopping the intake of sugar, into their cells. When your blood sugar levels are high, this sugar, or glucose, overloads the mitochondria of the endothelial cells. This produces extra free radicals, which then cause cellular damage. This triggers an inflammatory response, which then triggers macrophages of your immune system to consume the oxidized and glycated LDL to form plaque. This is the real cause of heart disease. And as people continue to consume large amounts of sugar through their food choices, they continue this process of vascular inflammation, leading to more plaque formation over time, which then increases their risk for heart disease. Now here is a timeline for some key areas that you might find interesting. 4:50 mark, first clue given to the real cause of heart disease. 7-minute mark, raising HDL and lowering LDL didn't make any significant improvement in heart disease or life expectancy. 12:27 mark, cholesterol is not the cause of heart disease. 13:35 mark, sugar is introduced as a major factor. 14:45 mark, vegetable oils are worse than saturated fats. 15-minute mark, real cause of heart disease is inflammation leading to injury. 17:55 mark, sugar is reintroduced as the leading cause of heart disease. 19:35 mark, Dr. Lundell's fascinating discussion on how sugar damages the endothelial cells, especially through the glycation process, to overload glucose into the endothelial cells. More and more of the medical community is coming to understand that inflammation is the real cause of most diseases. And as Dr. Lundell clearly shares, it's inflammation to the endothelial cells caused by sugar overload, which is the real cause of heart disease. Which means that if you want to reduce your risk for heart disease, then you need to reduce your consumption of sugar and other simple carbohydrates. If you would like to get more videos on how to improve your health, then please subscribe to my channel. If you have questions or need to contact me, then here is my contact information. Thanks for watching, and please share this video with others. Together, we can make a major difference in the health of our family and friends.